Well, hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to do a video on something that I've definitely noticed in my own life and see a lot in other people, and since it is a sort of worldwide phenomenon, I think it is definitely worth talking about, and that is the idea of life and actually living your life. When I say the idea of your life, what I mean is this moment, right now, right here. Not what you want to happen, not, what you're gonna have for lunch, not what happened a couple hours ago. It's right now. What is in front of you right now? What are you doing? How are you feeling? Nothing else exists except this moment right now and your attention to it. And that is the key right there, attention. How many of us can honestly say that we have an attention span that goes past probably, give or take, 10 seconds? I used to be a self-proclaimed multitasker, which actually really hindered my progress in doing anything. I find that now if I can really be focused on something, on one thing, put all my energy towards that, that is actually when I get a lot of stuff done, not by thinking, okay, I have to do this, and then kind of do them all simultaneously, or at least try to all at once. I find really not that much gets accomplished if I'm all scatterbrained and all over the place. Putting my energy into one thing at a time has definitely proved to be the most effective in actually getting things done. Something that I see in myself, as well as pretty much every other person, which is very sad, is the fact that we are living ideas, not our actual life. We can say that, okay, I'm a student, this is what I do, or I'm an actor and this is what I do, and this is what's expected of me, and this is how I want my career to go, and this is how things should be, and we get upset when things don't go our way. Not only that, the saddest part of this whole situation is actually what you are missing out on, which is the incredible, momentous occasion of what is happening right now. It's only been in the last year or so where I have started to finally let go of these sorts of expectations of, what I have to do or who I think I am, and, these ideas of how life has to go. And it has been miraculous, to say the least, the kind of growth that I have seen within myself, and the peace that has come, and the happiness and the joy, and just the amazing things that life starts to, show to you and give to you once I really began to let go of my idea of it. Once I really began to try and stop, caring about what other people thought, and having certain kinds of, expectations and limits for certain kinds of situations, even just, facing my worst case sort of scenarios head on, not even having to have it happen or anything like that, but to really just face okay, imagine that this actually happened. What would you do? How would it be? Would you be okay? And the answer is absolutely yes. Realize that even if, let's say, I was homeless and, had crazy health problems, and my worst fear of, losing people I love, even if all those things came to be, I would be okay. If the world ends and I die, that's okay too. I think when we actually do have this sort of mindset, not so much of being foolish and YOLO, you only live once, so let's just go do stuff that is harmful to us, but I mean realizing that even if life deals you a very difficult, hand of cards, that not only are they there for a reason, but that it's going to be okay either way. Because at the end of the day, nothing real, nothing substantial can actually ever be destroyed. So if you lose all your money, if you lose all your house, if you lose your family, heaven forbid, of course, that these things happen, but at the end of the day, you have to realize that you are so much more than these things that you think you perceive as being real, and this life for what we have been taught it means, and our purpose within it. Even if I don't accomplish all the things that I would like to, it's going to be okay. And that is actually an incredibly freeing thought, because that means I can actually enjoy myself. Then it actually stops mattering so much. Now when I get up in the morning, I genuinely ask myself, what would you like to do today? What would you enjoy doing today? And what are you happy about right now? Of course, sometimes there's things we have to do that we don't completely enjoy, but therefore, a greater good, or, sometimes just a part of the job, whatever. But if that's the majority of your life where you're not enjoying what you're doing, what is the point? If you can find the peace within yourself in the present moment right now, not only will you feel such a deep sense of peace and understand that all those things don't matter, but it is actually amazing that when you truly accept a situation, for what it is, and to feel it in the present moment as it is and how you are right now, to have that kind of surrender is actually incredible in taking whatever kind of thing you might perceive as negative and transmuting it into something so far beyond your imagination that it is just absolutely crazy. That is how real change happens. That is how you can actually begin to move forward. If you resist what is happening, if you don't accept what is in front of you right now, you will never get what you want. You will keep hitting those same kinds of roadblocks. You will still feel like you're running the same sort of, racetrack over and over and over again, because you are still not able to accept where you are right now. And that right there is madness, because nothing else exists. We find so many different ways to distract ourselves from what is actually happening right now. To get into the mind patterns that we do in our heads is a whole other video, but I just want to talk about a topic that I think we can all, have a conscious sort of influence of, and that is the media we choose to consume. I, for a long time, have not really now been watching a lot of television or movies or anything like that, and I know that's kind of funny coming from somebody who, works in the film industry. A long time I noticed when I was watching a lot of television, I was really, really anxious and really confused about, what I should do and how things should be, and I just had like too many ideas kind of being thrown at me, and ideas that really were not helping me become my greatest self. So now I pretty much will, really pick and choose which kind of shows I do want to watch, or movies, or, for me, like, my largest source of media is definitely YouTube. So the people that I watch and follow on YouTube are definitely like very, specifically chosen for the reason of, what's actually going to help me become my greater self, what's going to actually, propel me to have a positive, happy day. Because why would I choose to, be sad? Why would I choose to be angry? Why would I choose to have this cloud of negativity constantly floating over me? Like, that's not what I want in my life, so I'm not going to choose to consume that. At the same time, I think it's really important to also be aware that even if it is a positive sort of media source, there comes to be a point where it's like, it's just too much. I have a really bad habit of always having to like be watching some kind of show, or like flipping through a magazine or a book or something while I eat. I remember when I was in India, and we would have like our meal times at the ashram, and they would never allow us to like have any kind of like, media, or even really have conversations with the people that were there. Like, we just had to eat our meals in silence, because it really became a sort of meditation practice, and it really helped push you into the present moment. So I've really been trying to eat my meals with a sort of like consciousness, not flipping through my phone, not looking at a magazine, not even, thinking about something else, that I have to do later, whatever. It's like I am trying to be completely present in eating this food, how it tastes, how I feel right now, and just being completely absorbed in the present moment. Meditation is something that we can all do every single day in everything we do. It doesn't have to be something that, you go to the end of a yoga class for, or, sit in a lotus pose and try and clear your mind. All meditation means is to be fully absorbed into the present moment and feeling and being everything that is happening right now. And it is only in that moment that you will find that inner peace and stillness and happiness and the actual knowledge to help you achieve the things that you want to in your life. That is how you will bring life into your life. So please stop living the idea of a life and come into the present moment and realize that life is so full and beautiful and miraculous that we are so lucky to be here to experience it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. Please leave in the comments below what your thoughts are. Subscribe to this channel if you already haven't. And until I see you guys next time, I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, keeping your own kind of beautiful, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.